Over the years, if there is one thing I've been very deliberate about, it has been my commitment towards the development of the African nation vis-a-vis the development of the component states, which means Africa as a continent, then the component nations of the African continent. I'm a Nigerian and I'm a Southeasterner. I come from the state called Abia. Unfortunately for us in the Southeastern region, for some years now, it's been crazy with respect to the terrible situation of our security reality. Unfortunately, the security situation has deteriorated so terribly that most of our brothers and sisters have chosen to live away from the Southeast. Those who are based in Lagos are now very comfortable in Lagos. Those in Abuja, the same. Those in Kaduna, the same. That sounds funny, right? But the truth is that this insecurity in the Southeast seems to be such that we can now compare with what is happening in the North. That's a harsh reality. Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo is the governor of Anambra State, and he has held sway for not less than 2 years now. He has done some things that I'm very, very proud of, irrespective of the fact that I'm not one of his supporters and all that. But then I must be very, very deliberate and objective with my assessment of his tenure. The truth is that in some areas he has really done well with respect to the resources at his disposal and with respect to the fact that he had decided not to plunge in the Anambra into further depths. But unfortunately, when we want to have the conversation around security of lives and property in Anambra, I can tell you with every boldness that the governor has failed terribly in that sector. Prof, in all sincerity, your scorecard in the area of security of lives and property is 0. And we keep on seeing reasons every day to believe that you are almost overwhelmed in this space. The other time, a vigilante leader was killed in the Nnewi axis, and we never heard you talk about it. In fact, I can't remember the last time we heard you talk about this insecurity happening in Anambra State that is taking the lives of the Anambra, both the ones that are publicized and the ones that are not publicized. People are dying, and we know that we are at the mercy of God. We understand that these criminals are taking advantage of the situation to wreak havoc on the state and all that. But as a leader, we expect you to do more. We expect you to stand up and give us reasons to have faith that things will get better, that you are doing something to stop or to checkmate the reality. Just sometime this week, a driver was telling me a story that shocked me to my marrows. Let me share this story with you. So this driver had loaded his bus at night from Oka, heading to Nnewi, somewhere around Agolo. Unknown to this driver, he didn't know he was carrying a multi-millionaire in his bus, his keke bus. Somehow, this man was actually disguising to run away from kidnappers and the rest of them. Unknown to him, he didn't know that one of his passengers was in that vehicle with an AK-47. They got somewhere close to Agolo, and the man was actively communicating with his gang. They dared to stop him at a particular position. The driver refused. This guy brought out this AK-47. I have his number, the driver's number, and tried to shoot at this driver twice. Before, by the grace of God, the driver stubbornly didn't stop, and the other passengers in the vehicle helped to overpower this the criminal in the vehicle. So they evaded these guys, and this driver with the people in the vehicle were able to carry this criminal down to a particular place in Anambra and carried him into a particular palace where they handed him over to that palace, guards and everybody there. The driver told me that he's following up, and when he was telling me that story, I didn't really get myself together, because such a trauma alone, if it were to be most people, you not see them on this route again. But somehow I wouldn't know what is protecting the man, but the man is very confident and seems not afraid of anybody. I wouldn't know if he had gone the African traditional way to protect himself. But again, what would have happened if that guy had succeeded in shooting at the driver at the time? The security situation is bad. The ammunitions in circulation are so much, sir. There has to be a regional approach to solving this insecurity. The guys who don't like you most definitely are pulling up these stunts to make you all look incapable in the Southeast. I think it's the time to get some balls, seek for help where you have to, and call for a regional solution to this insecurity. Our people are dying. People are losing their lives every day in this Southeastern region, and something must be done to put this in check. Dear governors of the Southeast, I believe that you all need to work together, irrespective of party leanings, and find a solution to this monster. We are losing investments. We are losing our brothers. We are losing our sisters. We are losing the fabric of our own unity as a people to these criminals. We need to stand up and do something very fierce to save the Southeast. Thank you.